What's up, y'all? It's your boy X. I'm back with a good one. Basically, I'm just announcing that I came from the shelter to an apartment. Man, it took a long time to get here, but I made it. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm excited. I didn't have much to move with, just a couple of bags with my clothes, a few items, some important documents, papers that I had, my laptop, which is my baby. Because how else will I be able to conduct business? Some books, some good reads. I'm in the middle of this one. This one I really love. We All One People. Into Africa. I really love Africa, the continent of Africa, the culture. But anywho, yeah, this is everything to me right now. You know, I was kicked out the house at 16, so to finally have my own place. I had my own spot before, but I lost it during the pandemic, which set me all the way back. Probably wasn't as responsible as I should have been. Probably wasn't as disciplined as I should have been, but the good thing about life is no one and nothing can be a better teacher than life experiences. So I definitely learned from my mistakes in the past, and I will not repeat them at all. But I don't know if you can get a good view of the background. I'm gonna have my whole entertainment center here. I'm gonna have some nice pictures on the wall, rugs on the floor, a queen or king size bed. Just to actually make it look like a home. You know, this is basically like a big ass fucking room with a kitchen and bathroom. I can show you. This is my bed right here. I got a fucking air mattress, which I'm not embarrassed to say. It is what it is, you know, This is what I'm eating. This is what's on the menu. Pizza, linguine, cereal. Come on, man. You gotta have cereal. Turn on the lights so y'all got a better look. It's the kitchen, man. Everything is electric. I can't fucking complain, man. I can't complain at all, man. This is something I've been waiting on for a couple of years now. You know, going through the shelter system, going through the welfare system, you know, doing what I had to do, turning in the proper documents, you know, making sure that I have all the paperwork that I need to make sure that I'm approved and I'm able to do this. But like I said, I really only had a couple bags of clothes. So I lost a lot of clothes along the way. So I got to get my gear back up. You know what I mean? I used to have so much clothes. But you got to make sacrifices. You got to make sacrifices. Everything isn't going to be easy. So you're going to sacrifice along the way. It is what it is, but I wouldn't trade this position, this privilege that I'm able to take advantage of for anything. I am able to leave and go when I please. I could be fully clothed and naked. I can invite anybody over. This is my place. This is my apartment. And as you know, it is hard as fuck to have an apartment in New York City. So with increasing prices and everything, inflation, you know, shit could be stressful. A lot of motherfuckers, they be going crazy. So, and I done seen a lot of people turn to drugs and all types of shit, man, and just fall off. But I personally can't. I gotta continue to do what it is that I need to do. Right now, at this point, my whole thought process is getting to the bag. Trying to be as healthy as possible, mentally and physically, working out, going out jogging, running, playing ball, things of that nature. But ultimately, I gotta get to the bag. And that's what it is, I don't know if you can see, but in that corner there, I have a 65, 70-inch TV, wall mount. Gotta have my entertainment center. Gotta have speakers set up everywhere. Right here, if you can see, right here where this closet door is, I'm gonna have a divider to kind of block things from this area with that area. So I'm gonna probably order one off Amazon or something. Probably have a divider. Where this door is directly to the hallway, and there's an elevator literally right next door. So because of that, I'm also gonna get like a soundproof curtain put right here, just so when I play my shit, it's not really leaking out to the hallway. I don't want anybody complaining or whatever the case may be. Plus, I'm a fairly private person. I don't want people really in my business. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Probably be putting some LED lights along the corners of this wall, between the ceiling and the wall right here, just to make it, look cool. Definitely gonna have a big painting right here. This wall is just screaming painting. Yeah, probably I don't know, some Malcolm X action, something like that. Somebody strong, somebody I look up to. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man. It's just, this is it right here. This is it right here. I can only go up from here. So I can only go up. I really slept on park benches. I slept in project staircases. I'm not gonna lie, I've been through my fair share of depression too. Feeling like you ain't shit, feeling like you can't elevate. You get to start looking at other people, what they have, what you don't have, comparing yourself to them, man. And really, you really gotta stay diligent on your goals, man. Everything starts with self-discipline. And no matter what, you're always gonna have to answer to somebody, You gotta understand that. So in my case, I had to answer to the director of the shelter. You can't just come in anytime you want or leave anytime you want unless you have a pass. So I had to do these type of things. But yeah, now I can come in and leave whenever I want. I can eat whatever I want. I can cook if I wanted to. I could, it doesn't matter. It's up to me now. And I believe every grown man needs his own space. So whether you're single or not, you gotta have your own space. But yeah, this is it right here. I'm happy. I'm blessed. I worked hard for this, and I deserve it. Wholeheartedly, I deserve it. Because I can remember last year, man, I was sleeping at the top of the staircase in the projects. The door was locked, so somebody always had to open the door for me. I would wait till this person leave, then go in the elevator. I didn't want people looking at me like that. Knowing I wasn't raised like this, I was raised to have some type of dignity. You feel fucked up, I was doing Uber Eats on foot because I had crashed my moped, which broke my wrist. So I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna have to do what I gotta do. I was doing it on foot, picking it up. If I could take the bus or the train, I would, but for the most part, I really relied on my foot, my legs, fast walking, power walking, going through different blocks. It was crazy. It'd be raining, my socks are wet. You know, at the end of the night, when I went upstairs to the project staircase, I would have to take off my socks, my shoes, that shit stank. Put my socks on a handrail, let it dry overnight. The next day, put it back on. You know, I would go and take a trip uptown to the storage spot, get a change of clothes, shower at Planet Fitness. It was hectic. You know, the front desk was looking at me weird because I would come in, I wouldn't even work out. I would just come in and go straight to the showers. Go straight to the showers, you know. Oh man, that was embarrassing. It really was, but fuck, I had to do that shit, man. I had to do that shit. And I ultimately went into the shelter, and you really gotta be on one accord with your caseworker or case manager when you get into these shelters. You really gotta stay on top of them. You really gotta be like, hey, listen, I need an apartment. What is it do I need for me to get this apartment? You know, they gonna tell you, listen, you need a job. You got a job, you gotta open up a welfare case, a full public assistance case. You need to prove to them that you're working. You may have to show pay stubs or show them an employment letter. That's what I did. I showed them an employment letter. I did what I had to do. And no matter how long it took, to be quite frank with you guys, it took me 2 years. I stayed in the shelter for 2 years, you know, to ultimately end up in this position. And the shelter I was at was so janky that they got shut down. So they had to transfer me to another shelter. Oh my God, I was so pissed. Man, I knew guys that went in there after me that got their apartment already. I knew niggas that was fucking crackheads, you know, putting crack in their blunts, smoking it, getting high, just in the matrix. They gone. So I'm like, man, what the fuck going on? I had to really double down and really be on top of everything because nobody's gonna do it for you. You gotta do it for yourself. I'm telling you, this is what it is. You born by yourself, you die by yourself. So you gotta live for yourself. You know what I mean? So I did that. So when they transferred me, they transferred all my documents from that shelter to the other shelter. I spoke to the housing specialist there, and I was like, man, please tell me you're better than the housing specialist that I just came from, because it's only almost been 2 years and they haven't been able to get me to my own place yet. You know, I'm fully capable. I have no mental health issues, no drug issues. You know, that last year when I was staying in that project staircase, I was smoking so much weed. I probably was smoking 6-8 times a day, just because I was so depressed, and just because I was so dependent on that high. I just wanted to escape. I mean, it was a bad time. I probably got into like so many fights that year just because I was so angry, which ultimately led me to get arrested and had to fight a case. You know, it never bodes well in my favor. The only thing that went in my favor was they looked at my record, they're like, you don't have a violent record. What the hell is going on? And I ultimately had to let them know, like, all right, look, I was angry. Even though I felt this person that did me wrong, I shouldn't have lashed out like that and got into a physical confrontation, man. And I kind of told them what I was going through, and they was able to convince the DA and, you know, the judge that, listen, this person is not a career criminal. This person needs a second chance at life. Let's get this person to a therapist, anger management course, you know, things of that nature for 90 days, as opposed to me doing 90 days on Rikers Island, which I was very fortunate of, because me being on Rikers Island for 90 days would not solve anything. I would just come home to nothing, you know, and whatever job you had, you better pray you still got the job when you come home. So I completed that because I did not want to do the 90 days. I'm not trying to be slowed down. I had just started building a little momentum going back to the shelter with me finding an apartment. So when they transferred me to this new shelter, I spoke to this housing specialist. I said, look, I've been in this shelter for 2 years. She was like, 2 years? She was like, none of my clients spend 2 years here. Why? And just, I had to explain to her the incompetence that I was going through over there. And come to find out, she was the one that trained a lot of them at that location. So she's like, I don't understand why a lot of the clients have something negative to say about this particular shelter location. So the old shelter I was at was in Brooklyn. The new one they sent me to is in Queens. Man, she got me out of there in a jiffy. Maybe in about a week or two, she sent me on an apartment viewing, which was this one, and I automatically took it. I came, met with the realtor agent. I had a City Feds voucher, which allows me to get this apartment paid and the rent controlled to where I could afford it. And when I met up with the real estate agent, she brought me in here and she's like, okay, so this is the place. I came in here, I looked around. First of all, before I even came into the apartment, all I told myself was that I don't care about nothing. As long as it's clean, no rats, and it's hot water, hot and cold water. That's it. I mean, I done heard stories of, there was this one gentleman that turned down 5 apartment viewings. He's in the shelter, he turned down 5 apartments. These people, I don't know if they live in some type of fantasy, a luxury life, but my nigga, look at this place. It's clean. What are you talking about? This place, you could tell this place was renovated. I mean, I can't complain about nothing in here. I was gonna take it. When I walked in, I was amazed. I was like, oh nah, this is beautiful. Are you serious? I mean, this place is beautiful. Central fan, central heating, AC. I could put a window unit if I want to. It's spacious. All electrical appliances. The bathroom, the toilet seat is brand new. Nobody else sat on it but me. Everything's clean. I mean, all I had to do was come in and sanitize the place, which, everybody should do for real, but that's all I pretty much had to do. I mean, the locks are extremely secure. It's a quiet building. I got the key to the building, to my door. And oh man, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. I cannot complain at all. And I'm proud of myself for that. I'm proud of myself for staying diligent, staying on course, not being distracted by other things that don't matter at all. Things that won't get me to where I need to get to. So, I did a little shopping, some candles, some cleaning products, a broom and dustpan, a mop bucket, some cleaning supplies, I bought a pot, a little food shopping, and it's just the beginning. That's all it is. It's just the beginning. This is. I'm only going up from here. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that will see this video that know me personally, be like, man, I remember, I remember, man, I'm proud of him. And I'm proud of myself as well. I can do this, and if I can do it, you can do it. So, yeah, she sent me to look at this apartment, and man, it took me 5 minutes. I walked in the bathroom, walked around, smelled, looked through. Yeah, let me get this. Signed, and all I had to do was play the waiting game. Signed a few paperwork. I had to wait on the city to approve it, to approve having the checks to cover this, my voucher. So basically, I just had my own responsibilities to take care of, which is to stay on top of everything that welfare needed me to take care of, so I can continue to receive the benefits that I'm receiving. So that's about it. That was around September. That was about almost 2 months ago. And here we are. So I just wanted to put this out there, let everybody know what's going on, to see what's going on, not just talk about it, but I can show y'all and be about it. You know, this is what it